And then to a Korean guy like Sean, I'm collabing with Monster X, so that's gonna come out in 2 weeks. So
Can I bring Sean in to come and say hi to you guys?
Yes, please! This is Sean. Oh, I love your music, by the way.
Thank you.
Marianne, I'm from Indonesia.
Yeah.
When are you coming to Indonesia?
I really hope so. Really
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
I'm planning some tour.
this was actually the first time we meet
Oh, yeah?
after making the
After
song.
making the...
Hai Indonesia, aku cinta kamu.
Teman setia, aku punya info bagus buat kalian yang baru mau mulai investasi tapi masih bingung buat belajar dan cari instrumen yang tepat. Kalian bisa coba investasi forex atau perdagangan valuta asing. Banyak nih orang di dunia sudah trading forex dan cari keuntungan di sana. Tapi sebelum itu kita harus pilih broker yang terpercaya. Okta Investama Berjangka adalah pilihan yang tepat. Okta Investama Berjangka adalah pialang berjangka forex, bekerja di bawah pengawasan regulator Indonesia yaitu Bapepti, yang dianggap sebagai the most excellent broker tahun 2021 dari Indonesia Commodity dan Derivatives Exchange. Di Okta, kita juga bisa belajar ilmu trading untuk trader pemula atau trader profesional sesuai kebutuhan lewat weekly webinars yang dipandu oleh trader berpengalaman. Ada juga Telegram group yang berisi konten yang berguna buat daily trading. Cara lengkapnya langsung aja cek di situs okta.id atau klik link di description box di bawah ini. Cepetan, Viv!
Tempelnya udah.
Udah! Tadi dia udah nelfonin aku, dia cuma waktu.
Kalau nanya
Kak! Loh, Nova! Kak! Nova!
Aku tadi udah keliling, Kak.
Nggak ada?
Nggak tahu.
Luna, kemana?
Tadi udah.
Kita
tadi
cuma
udah
ada waktu
bisa.
setengah jam. Hah?
Aku tadi pisah, Kak. Jadi tadi Sandi
Kayaknya
udah
having
kebiasaan.
fun ya.
Kayaknya iya deh, beneran deh. Nggak ada signal juga,
Kita
Kak.
cuma ada 30 menit loh, dari tadi udah diteleponin terus.
kalau kita duluan nggak apa-apa.
Aduh, gimana nih teman setia, kita cuma ada setengah jam.
Kak,
dan
kayaknya nggak mungkin sih, Kak.
Si Sammy
Beneran
cuma ada
deh.
waktu. Hah?
Nggak mungkin deh,
Jadi
Kak.
lanjut aja?
Iya deh.
Nggak apa-apa.
Ya udahlah ya, nanti aku update Luna lah ya.
Ya udah.
Nanti kamu tetap nyari
Iya,
dia
oke.
ya.
Aku cari
Iya,
dulu ya,
oke,
Kak.
oke,
Ya
oke.
udah.
Hi Sam.
Hey, what's up? How we doing?
Welcome to Travel Secrets Korea episode. So my partner Luna was supposed to be here. She was actually here with me at the festival, but maybe we lost her because she had so much fun. But she's coming again later. We're gonna see you again, right? When you're in Indonesia.
Exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
So how did you feel? You just finished a whole set?
Look at my face. I'm still so red. It was very energetic and
Yeah.
very warm and very wet. But I feel great. Yeah,
But it's
I'm
like that at
excited.
every show, right? It's always sweaty because you're like jumping even though, right?
It's a
Behind-
cardio workout.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
definitely is. Like this was only 1 hour. Sometimes I play 2 hours. So
Oh,
it's
okay. So
easy.
1 hour is considered short.
It's quite short. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So this is the first time at the S2O
Yes.
festival.
Yeah. First time it's here in Korea. Actually, I played S2O in Thailand,
In Thailand,
Bangkok.
yeah,
I played on this festival site in 2019 for a different festival, so I've been here before.
Oh, you've been to Seoul-land.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly.
okay. So I've seen you hopping not just across continent, it's across the world,
Yeah.
right? You're like in different continent every 2 days.
Yeah, yeah,
Is that
exactly.
right?
I just came from Croatia 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Friday I'm in Vegas, so it's literally
Oh
around
my
the
God!
world.
So after
Yeah.
this, you're flying out tomorrow.
First to Amsterdam, and then I have 2 days, 3 days there, and then Friday I go back to Vegas, LA, and Chicago.
Gee, so it's a what? A 3-month thing? A 3-month show?
Well, it
Non-stop?
never ends.
It
To
never
be
ends,
honest.
yeah,
So I have like 2-3 days back home.
Yeah.
And that's about it every time, and it just goes on like that. And sometimes I get lucky, so I spend, for example, like a week in Bali.
Yeah.
Relax.
To chill, to heal.
Exactly. But normally during the summer, like it's peak time now, it's constant.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, I saw you were in Jakarta at one point, Bali, and then you were out in Europe and America, and then back in Singapore, Asia. So it's great. We were talking about this. You're like a big points geek, right?
Yeah, exactly. I just platinum on every
On
alliance.
every membership,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So this is what we had in common. We're talking about membership. We're talking about frequent flyer. So, but you're like on another level, I think, because you're like flying every 2 days. So
Yeah, that's
it's,
true.
It's crazy. I
That's
wish I
true.
could teach more, of our friends in Indonesia on how to travel hack, but that's a whole different episode.
We could talk an hour about that.
Yeah. So congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
So it was a long-term relationship, and then finally
Exactly,
you made the
9
deal?
years already. So
Wow.
it was about time. So we got married in the north of Italy in Piemonte.
Yeah.
Went to this beautiful 5-star hotel on top of a hill. It
Yeah.
was a magical week.
I saw the photos. It was beautiful. And you have a very beautiful wife.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Must be a good feeling, right? Finally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So a nice ring. So.
Yeah. Talk about festivals a little bit. There's so many music festivals around the world, and I'm sure you've played in most of them. So which one do you think is the most prestigious
I thi-
music festival from a DJ perspective?
I think it's Coachella.
Coachella, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
because like when you play a festival, like I don't know, like any festival, like Tomorrowland or Ultra or any of the big EDM festivals, there is you plus maybe 1,000 other
Yeah,
DJs on the
yeah.
lineup. At Coachella, it's let's say a handful,
Yeah.
so it's more like bands. It's like I saw
Yes, yes.
AC/DC there. You've got from 50 Cent to me performing there. And therefore, it's much more of an honor to get asked as a DJ
Yeah.
because that means that you're doing something special,
Yeah.
and it's not just you and 100,000 other DJs. Plus, I think Coachella is just a phenomenal festival. Great food, beautiful people, nice and clean, just the way a festival should be.
Agree. We were just there in
Ah, okay.
April. Yeah. So
Awesome.
how many times have you played in Coachella?
2 times, but I've been like 5, 6. So it's the only.
Ah,
I
okay.
think it's the only festival I take off time for to go.
Yeah. You would
also-
prioritize Coachella. if you
Yeah,
could.
also to get like inspiration and
Yeah.
like discover new
Yeah.
acts and stuff. So.
Is there a bucket list of festival that you haven't played in?
EDC Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So I've played EDC in China. I played
Yeah.
a couple of like smaller events for them, but
Yeah.
it's definitely on the bucket list to play there. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
All these light, like you should Google it. Like it looks really really amazing. But I think outside of EDC, I've played pretty much all the big ones out there.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, you're pretty much up there in terms of a DJ kind of reputation. So, so I want to talk more about collaborations with other artists, right? Because you've collaborated with artists from Europe, from the US, from Asia.
Yep.
And I think here one of the most popular song was Way Back Home because
yeah,
he's
Sean
a-
is here actually.
Yeah,
So,
because he's a Korean, right? He's a
He's
Korean
Korean.
singer, right?
Exactly.
So, what made you choose how to collaborate with who and why Koreans and why, well, I guess for US artists it's clear because, it's always
Yeah,
a
yeah.
global phenomenon to work with.
It's not necessarily a commercial thing. It's more what's gonna make this song interesting,
Right,
right?
right.
So I collabed with Shaggy, who's
Shaggy
who's who's
bombastic.
yeah,
No, no, no.
like a reggae
yeah,
singer.
yeah.
I collabed with Akon.
Yeah.
I collabed with Joshua Radin, who's like a singer-song.
Yeah, Joshua Radin.
folk
Very folk and
singer-songwriter.
very slow, yeah.
And then to a Korean guy like Sean, I'm collabing with Monster X, so that's gonna come out in 2 weeks. So
Oh, wow.
it's very diverse, and when you put me in the studio with another DJ, let's
Yeah.
say a Kygo or Don Diablo, that's great.
Yeah.
But you know what the result is gonna sound like.
Right,
If you put
right.
me in a studio with somebody like a Shaggy,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a complete surprise,
Yeah.
and that's what I like.
Yeah.
Not having that expectation and just
Right.
having like the creative
Yeah, yeah.
juices flow.
So who chooses who to collab with next? Is it you or do your team suggest, we should do something with
Yeah,
this
so
guy?
I get suggestions from publishers, labels, management,
I
but in
see.
the end, I need to like the idea. Otherwise,
Yeah, yeah.
I can't force myself to work with somebody. So right now, like I said, Monster X is coming out soon with a single with them.
So who's next? Or who are artists that you want to collaborate with but you haven't? I'm
that's
sure there's a ton.
That's a good question. I'm working on a song with this girl called Leah Cage. She's popping up
Okay.
right now in the US. Working on a song with JP Cooper.
Okay.
So that's kind of how diverse it is. And definitely my number one bucket list would be Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's in my eyes the biggest and the best
Yeah, the
songwriter.
Beatles. Yeah. What about BTS?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. No, I mean I've collabed with Sean. There's Monster X coming up.
So
obviously-
soon, I think the next in line would be BTS. Can you let me know when
Yeah,
you're
of course,
collab? Yeah?
of course. Now,
And then we'll do the special release with BTS and TS.
Let's go.
And I'm sure Luna wouldn't miss it for the world. You actually also play private events, right?
I did. Yeah, I do all sorts of stuff from weddings, from I don't
Birthdays.
know, birthdays. You
Yeah.
can still book me, so if you're watching.
Yeah. So Taman Sia, you can always, call out Sam, even if it's a private party or you want to have a big party.
Exactly.
You'll be there, right?
Exactly. I'll be there.
It's just very pricey. So.
Yeah. That's just it. No, but like I mean, like, there's lots of other things. Like I just sold my company, so that's awesome news. I did. Fangage, exactly. So we're still running, hard with the label as well. Heartfelt Records, lots of music coming out from other artists that I'm supporting. So it's definitely been busy times.
Yeah. You're doing so well. I mean, aside from a DJ, you're also an entrepreneur, and you keep exploring different businesses on how to help musicians, right?
100%.
Yeah. So actually, I want one last question. You've been to Indonesia a few times. What do you think about Indonesia?
I love it. Yeah. I've toured it, I think, from the very beginning of my career, and not just Bali, not just Jakarta, but also like the smaller cities.
Oh.
And I love to explore, as you know. I love Indonesian food.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Anything we want to ask? Team producer. Oh, you have a question?
Can I bring Sean in to come and say hi to you guys?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay.
Can I?
We got Sean.
Yes, sir.
Yay! Hi. This is Sean. Oh, I love your music, by the way.
Thank you.
Marianne, I'm from Indonesia. We have a program called Travel Secrets. So we're here. Your song with Sean is the most played song in my playlist.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I use it a lot on my reels.
we took over Indonesia as well. I don't know if you're new, but like everybody knows the song if I play it there.
It's big in Indonesia, your music. So Sean, you're Korean.
Yeah.
You're from Seoul.
Yeah.
You are from Seoul. So can I ask you a little bit about your music and how you started? Tell me a little bit, just a long story short.
Yeah, I started my music career as a band player.
Band player.
Yeah, there was a band called the Cox. Yeah, KUXX, and I was synthesizer player. Yeah, that was my first music career. I started my music career, and after that, I started play as a DJ in the club, in a house club, and I made a few tracks for me, and that's all.
So you're also a DJ?
Yeah, but also a singer. You did a lot of covers on YouTube and stuff, right?
Yeah, I recorded myself because I have no friend who can sing. Yeah, okay. That was the reason.
But it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
worked
You
out very
you
well.
play a lot of instruments too, right?
Yeah, guitar and
sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Piano,
amazing.
always, yeah.
So what's next? What's the next project that you're doing?
I will release something EP on this month, end of this month.
Oh, nice.
There's three
With a
songs.
DJ or it's your own?
It's totally pop music.
Okay,
Yeah.
pop music.
Just
Oh,
like a way back
nice.
home.
So we should look out for that.
Yeah.
When
we
are you
should.
coming to Indonesia?
I really hope so. Really soon.
Yeah.
I'm planning some tour for US tour and Asia tour.
Yeah.
Really soon in this year. I
Yeah.
think.
So you're here to collaborate with him on stage earlier. I saw you guys actually.
Yeah.
I was down there.
That was fire.
Yeah, that was really fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very special because like we had a song that's been out for years now.
Yeah.
And it became so popular, but we never had a chance to perform together
Yeah.
before. So this was actually the first time we meet
Oh yeah.
after making the
After
song,
making the song. Oh,
and then to
wow.
be able to perform it live
Yeah.
in front of a Korean audience, him singing English and Korean.
Yeah.
People went crazy.
Yeah,
It was a very
that's
special
crazy.
moment.
But
yeah.
you're so good in singing English as well.
Oh, really?
Before you started singing in Korean, I thought you were an English artist.
Actually, I grew up with many English songs,
Oh, okay.
just rock music and pop music. I always have the pop music though. So yeah, I think that is the reason.
Is that how you learn English? From music, from TV, from pop culture? How did you learn English?
like a show program of US. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
It's amazing how people can just learn like that. All right.
Hai Indonesia, aku cinta kamu.
Yay!